From what I understand, nobody asked to be born into a fucked up family system. I've made videos on the subject of like neurotic shame and guilt and how parents that lack healthy boundaries just projected their own shit onto their kids and fucked their kids up. It's really sad. Like, you didn't ask to be raised in a fucked up family system. I don't really buy the whole thing of like soul contracts and it's like, you asked for this, you just need to remember it. Uh, really? Are you sure? um, but it's fascinating because while you didn't choose your childhood, I mean, like, who would choose to be born into a fucked up family system? I don't know. It's lovely to have a healthy childhood, even though no childhood is perfect. No parent is perfect. No child comes out of childhood without um, trauma, marring, scathing, all of that stuff. But it's really lovely to realize that, okay, yeah, you didn't choose the fucked up family system that you were born and raised into, but if you so choose to, you can transform a whole fuck ton of a lot of shit in adulthood. You can. And that's really fucking awesome. Just to give a brief bit of insight into my own life, I've come to really appreciate um, different styles of music. Uh, I was listening to really light and airy salsa um, while I was having a late lunch today. And I was like watching this YouTube video where this person was like putting on different vinyls and stuff. A lovely woman who was just expressing herself, like she was dancing as she was like, putting together the music on the vinyls, and I was like, I fucking love this. And the fascinating thing is that when you are born into a fucked up family system, you become attracted to things that are actually unhealthy. Like, a lot of people don't realize it, but the music that they listen to, maybe it's like, I don't know, like fucking like dark music and like chaotic music and everything. It is a mirror of what they learned in childhood. It is a model of what they learned in childhood. You might be attracted to something without even realizing that it is unhealthy, simply because that's what was normalized for you in childhood. Let me make it very clear before I proceed that none of it is good or bad or right or wrong. It's just a difference between healthy versus unhealthy. If you didn't have a healthy childhood, you're not going to be attracted to dynamics of pretty much anything that are healthy. You're not. You weren't raised in that way. You're not going to be attracted to those dynamics. That's the reality of it. And so, no, you didn't choose your childhood. You didn't. If you had a fucked up childhood, I'm sorry. I hope that my videos add some level of value to your life and give you some type of clarity and direction in terms of what's necessary to move forward in a healthy way. It's not fun to be raised in a dysfunctional family that lacks healthy boundaries and didn't provide you with the opportunity to have healthy boundaries, individuate and differentiate into a healthy adult. It's not fun. In my honest opinion, it's also not fun to continue to be attracted to fucked up and unhealthy things as you grow into adulthood because you're unaware of the fucked upness of your survival-based childhood and you haven't done any of the work to heal any of the dynamics. And quite honestly, when I say that it is not easy to do the work, it is not fucking easy to do the work. Nothing but empathy and compassion to people. Really. Um, it's unfortunate how normalized dynamics of a dysfunctional family system are, one, in the family system themselves, and then two, widespread to the collective of society. It's really sad. It's really fucking sad. But that's the reality of it. So getting back to the point of you didn't choose to be born into and raised in a fucked up family system. No, you didn't. You didn't. The most important part is that you recognize as you grow consciously into adulthood. You've heard the whole thing before where it's like you didn't ask to be traumatized, but it is your responsibility to do something about it. All that I'm going to say is that you get to choose that for yourself. There's no pressure, there's no expectation. But your life transforms drastically in ways that you can't even understand if you are caught up in the survival. That's the reality of it. Your life transforms drastically. Things that you, if you're still attracted to them right now, things that you don't realize are fucked up. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be in the form of music, cinema, art, whatever it is. It's not good or bad or right or wrong, but it is fucked up. It is a mirror to what was modeled for you in childhood. It's wild to watch your interests change as you heal. It's wild to look at something that the little you that was severely traumatized in childhood is attracted to and say, no thanks, because it's not healthy. It's wild to not be triggered. It's wild to be regulated. It's wild to, as a result of implementing healthy boundaries, to develop incredible self-control. You know, we live in a society that pushes so many things of, oh yeah, all these different things run in the family. I believe in individual personal development. And yes, genetics is a real thing. Have we learned that we are much more in control of things now than we previously realized? Like, I don't know the whole depth of it, and I would have to educate myself further, but epigenetics is a real fucking thing. The reality that we actually have more impact based on what it is that we do. We have more of an impact on our genes than we previously realized. And that's a whole other story. That's the biological dynamic of it. I'm talking about the psychological dynamic of it. People underestimate how serious the psychological dynamic of individual personal development is. You know, they say like, oh, well, all of these different diseases ran in the family. You know what else ran in the family? Boundarylessness, a lack of individuation, a lack of differentiation. That's what also ran in the family. But you don't take that into consideration because that is seemingly taboo and not accepted by the society, whereas not seeing it for what it is, the intergenerational fucked upness, the lack of healthy boundaries of the lineage, of the family system that went on for generations, parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-grandparents. Yeah, a whole lot of fucked upness was passed down. Why? Because the lineage lacked healthy boundaries, individuation, and differentiation. Oh, you were told that you have to do what your father did, or what your father does, or what your grandfather did. You've got to keep the tradition going. Yeah, it's just an entirely fucking boundaryless dynamic. And it is sad. From what I understand, I'm not claiming fact or truth here, but I'm pretty sure that I could. You didn't ask to be born into a fucked up family system. In my honest opinion, no matter what any soul contract has led you to believe. I mean, shit, that soul contract would have had to come with some dynamic of like sadomasochism, because asking to be born in a fucked up family system quite honestly seems like a sadomasochistic dynamic to me. Meaning that it's like, oh yeah, I asked to be put through pain because that's what I desired. Let's double check that one. But no, really, you I think we can agree that, you know, we didn't ask for, or, you know, anybody that was raised in a fucked up family system didn't ask for that. And if you so choose to, you can take the responsibility upon yourself to do the deep fucking work to heal and simultaneously watch how much stuff in your life changes for the better. And when I say for the better, I mean, fuck, like when you are stuck in survival, you don't understand how much better things can get for you. You learned through so much fucking manipulation that what you got is like the creme de la creme. Right. Not even fucking close. Probably because, you know, a manipulative parent or caretaker wanted you to believe that there's nothing else better out there for you so that you don't leave. So that you don't find better for yourself. Oh, yeah, and by the way, if there is any sense of, like, I don't know, feeling guilty for getting to, you know, set healthy boundaries, individuate, and differentiate away from your fucked up family system, again, you didn't ask to be brought into this world. You didn't. And so when you so choose to, if you so choose to, do the work on yourself and heal and see all the fucked upness for what it is, fuck, things will change like crazy. Lastly, just to reiterate it, I do offer coaching. I offer one-on-one coaching. I offer relationship coaching. My coaching is deep. That's all I'm going to say. I don't give band-aids to people and be like, yeah, just think better thoughts. No, it doesn't work that way for me. It's really fucking deep. But anyway, yeah, to contact me for that, chriscbanish@gmail.com. I'll put it down in the description. And I'll end off with this. If you are on your journey of healing, you can transform your experience in the present moment. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, and it might not happen today or overnight, but if you so choose to work at it and choose to come from a place of curiosity rather than being afraid that you're like letting go of all of these things that the little you would be so attracted to based on the trauma, you might see things transform in a wild way. You deserve it. You are worthy of it. You're worthy of healthy relationships. You're worthy of healthy dynamics in life. You're worthy of your own authentic personal self-expression that may previously have been violated, that you pushed out into the shadows. Shadow work. Anyway, I'll be here.